Guys, it's April 29th, 2024. Once again, it's April 29th, 2024.
I thought it was going to be a one-time thing.
But what I got kind of roped into.
So what I did provide yesterday is that, actually last night, but I did provide last night. We saw that, we saw LeBron James on live feed with about 100 people watching, actually. And then with indirect feed, presented to alternate individuals, possibly, no one will ever know. Killing a lookalike of mine, he swore was me just to prove that he was killing murderers, military soldiers who bought into fixing New York the wrong way and this and this and that. We're just going to laugh at this young man. We've been auditing him for a while, and he's murdered a little girl. So we started auditing him just to make sure that we were right that we were right in our judgment, the court's judgment, the respective court's judgment in Cleveland, Ohio, which stated that this was not gang affiliated. This was just an underage female who says that he forced her into giving him oral sex, and when she yapped about it, he showed up and he killed her. In cold blood, he shot her in the back of the head, pushed her to the ground and shot her in the back of the head, and she died. The funeral photos and the funeral videos and the testimonies are stored by Interpol, and he's been running around with FBI agents who are instructed him to do that from place to place. And he has a lookalike playing for the Lakers, who clearly isn't a professional basketball player. Does not have a jump shot, always looks confused, never is consistent, is heavier weight, speaks differently, has to cover up that his leg is shaped a bit differently, and this and that. Okay? I'm telling you, it's a different person. We've sat with both of them. They're two different individuals. Phenotypically, they look alike quite much. But they're not genetically related at all. Okay? We found so many Kobe Bryant lookalikes who look so much like Kobe. And so, that's just the reality. All right? So, yeah. So they're going to say, well, we thought, some other folks are going to say, well, we thought LeBron killed him last night just to cover up having been a murderer and killing all of the innocent people who investigated him, because we were told that he was going to target the black prosecutors who were attempting to sabotage his freedom to Canada with Murdoch and Don McGann. They have contracts together that they were working on sting operations, and something went wrong. Well, you guys can say that, okay? Because whoever that individual was, a lookalike, we're pretty sure that he's not dead. And if he is dead, he clearly is not the same person. It's clearly not me, but anyway. I'm pretty sure he's not dead. He did record all of the conversations of the staging and the acting of someone dying online, and them having to say that it was just a stage act and that it was not real, and that's what this young man must be talking about is some sort of movie back in Cleveland, Ohio, in high school or on a college campus. None of that's going to work anymore. Okay, guys? It never worked before, but we're going to reveal to you guys that it has never worked before, and it's not going to appear to work anymore. That's what I actually mean by that. Okay, so this is not about impressing anyone. This is about getting the job done, getting this out of the way, and us forgiving whoever we need to forgive, to be able to get a second opportunity to live not a modest life, but a humble life, without having to be destitute or without having to over-worry, and so forth. So what I said about me being Jesus Christ, me being Brahma, that's true. That's in all honesty, that's true. And that's never going to change. I am God. I am God. I created this universe. I did not create this special earth just to bring bad souls, just to torture. That's not what I did. Okay, that's not what I do. That's not what I do. I don't chase around bad souls. I allow people to make the right decision or the wrong decision. Okay? And then my team of angels and agents and this, they show up and address the matter. I write the law, algorithmic laws. I write the textual, the transcribed laws. I write the policies. I write the protocols, and this and that. That's my job. I address every particular situation that comes up. As part of a judicial process for the most part, as needed, as necessary. When I'm here on earth, I work very hard. When I'm up in heaven, not here. Obviously, this is not heaven. But when I'm up in heaven, I work hard, but it's a bit less strenuous because of the physical capabilities and neurological capabilities of my being when I'm up there. But nevertheless, I know what I'm doing at all times. Sometimes it might confuse some, but we're going to get this done. So what has to happen in Manhattan is going to happen as I have details regarding nuclear warfare and Moscow. Those are going to happen. What's going to happen in Los Angeles and Beijing, that's going to happen. What's going to happen to the White House, the demolition, that's going to happen. Okay? The U.S. government is going to negotiate these things happening in the right way so that no one dies. What I've detailed in the past is going to happen. There's nothing I can do about that at this critical point if I want humanity to be able to get to the next point and us abolish nuclear warfare for good. Okay, guys? So that's what I'm trying to communicate to you guys, okay? And no, stop saying that I wear the same pants or the same shirt every day, or stop. I need to. I've been very humble. I've had to walk. I've hid in my cars. I've hid in my houses and called waiting. I've had to be quite humble, you know, in all honesty, over the past 12 years. Shockingly humble. I literally had to throw out my cars, my Jeep specifically, and I had to hide my access, my resources toward getting whatever car I'm going to need and reacquire. And this time, officially, my identity is Khaled Sunday Hassan. I've never had to use that identity regarding any transaction or any procedure or any activity per se, other than what I've declared as my secondary alias. What I've declared online regarding it being my secondary alias, and to become my official and primary identity as the future first world president of the United Nations upon reform. Okay, upon reform. In 2044, I'm going to be elected by the World Congress, quote unquote, the General Assembly of the United Nations, the UNGA. It will be reformed into being known colloquially as World Congress. Okay, so yeah, they keep saying, "Oh, he's going to be president of the United States," and this. Well, that's just what you guys want to believe. Stop looking at fake photos in the future and fake videos into the future. Those are just tests. Love me no matter what for being a good person, and I promise you, I will reward you. Those who earned my private rewards, you know, those folks who are close to me. You're going to have to trust me, young woman. When I speak to Rashida, I'm going to have to take her to heaven very soon. And I want her to know why. Okay? Stop saying that I'm being forced into being a nice person, that I'm consistently bad. Or no, you're going to let go of that. Let go. It's time to stand on your own, okay? It's time to stand on 2 feet and say, Mom and Dad, I'm going to heaven because I'm Shawn, Dexter, John. I'm Jesus Christ's chief wife and angel, and secretly his holy daughter in heaven. Okay? You're just going to have to accept that and stop saying that the white agents can't handle it. They're only going to torture me or you. That's enough. Just let them cry, and when they cry, do not fear it anymore. They're in trouble. Let them remain in trouble. They're not your safety net toward keeping you with your mother or whatever your mother decides, because that's the only way you could possibly survive what these white men had planned for you. Rashida, I'm going to rescue you. I'm going to humble Don again right in front of you. He's been meeting up with you on a consistent basis. I am serious. Okay? He's in a lot of trouble. He's the white man who planned on having you murdered, and he's just trying to cover it up, I promise you. He's the lead. He's been the lead along with Craig Robinson and Alex Murdoch. We caught Alex Murdoch in public.
CBS Mornings continues next with the
state public court trial regarding Alex Murdoch. They're in a lot of trouble. They know I can pull the plug on their operations at any given time. If I just want to be known as the person who brought down Alex Murdoch, because he's going to eventually show up in a wheelchair with no legs, and that's what he was crying about over at the court trial. He's not going to be in jail forever or for the rest of his life. We amputated a leg, and right about now we're going to finish amputating the second leg. He did say yes to LeBron James murdering a little girl, an underage female in Cleveland, Ohio. He instructed him on how to do so effectively and appear to be a wicked agent in some African country. That's how silly he was. If Kevin Hart was not covering for any goddamn LeBron James, you know, it's just how absolutely stupid. LeBron James says.
It's just good to see
Okay,
that
guys.
there's a lot
So
of she told you that
this video segment of this video recording, April 29th, 2024. The second segment might sound a bit more. The volume might be a bit louder. I'm not too sure. As I consolidate this particular video, I'm gonna have to take a look at it to see if the volume actually works. Professionally, it's actually proficient a bit, but anyway. So I'm gonna have to prove again that it's April 29th, 2024.
threatened to quit if he accepts a hostage deal. That could collapse the government potentially here and endanger Netanyahu himself. Today, Blinken urged Hamas to quickly make a decision and say yes.
Can I see the time?
Margaret, thank you very much.
To make sure that it's April 29th.
Ahead of the moment, an American family travels to a small village in Italy that is honoring 8 U.S. soldiers 80 years now after they were killed by the Nazis. We'll talk with family members.
So you can actually see that what's in CBS News today, this morning, this Monday morning, is certainly accurate. April 29th, 2024. And yeah. Okay, guys. So this is the same me, and this is the same me. Same Shawn, Dexter, John, an American, a foreign-born American, born in the Caribbean community, specifically the Commonwealth of Dominica, but grew up here in the United States, a United States citizen, and not just formally, and not just officially, but also in perspective and so forth. I'm completely American in all honesty, and yeah. So hopefully this records, the audio sounds perfect. So we're gonna see. Okay, guys. So this third video segment of this video recording, I just make sure I'm making sure that my voice is completely recognizable, so that you guys know that this is the same person. I'm making sure that my articulation sounds as it always has on a consistent basis. So I don't need you guys actually believing that there are multiple Shawn, Dexter, John, multiple individuals with the name Shawn, Dexter, John. I need you guys to accept, with the identity, the official identity, Shawn, Dexter, John. I need you guys to accept that, okay, guys? So that's what I wanted to explain on this particular video segment. This is going to be it. I'm going to post this today, and I'm going to write another work paper today, and it's going to be on. I got to recall. I have it in my list of what I'm going to write on over the next 2 weeks or something. Today, I'm going to have to write a work paper on. I'm going to have to write a work paper on. Okay, this work paper is going to be on Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is going to serve as a member territory of the Caribbean community. It's an American territory, so we're going to have to. I'm going to write on that particular issue as well as an issue of the U.S. Virgin Islands becoming part of the Caribbean community, also as a U.S. territory and American territory. I'm going to write on the legal and political tennis, the legal tennis, or maybe the legal and political tennis, which will communicate with our endeavor. Okay, guys? Okay, guys. So, yeah, this I thought there was. I honestly, thought this was only going to be this particular video recording was only going to have 3 segments, but this is the 4th segment. I just want to make sure that my tablet, this particular tablet, works perfectly as it has done for the most part. I'm listening. At this particular point, I'm listening to the video recordings, and they sound a bit. My voice sounds a bit as if it's fading. So I'm trying to figure out who I hacked into my tablet to alter this effect or to create this sort of effect. We'll see where this goes. All right.